Hello and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov video. In this video I'm going to be explaining how you can make 1.8 million rubles in 1 hour. To do this you're going to need to be level 10 to have access to the flea market. Now it's a pretty simple premise. Right now everyone is flooding the market with all of the high value drops you can get on interchange, but not a lot of people are going around picking up the ammo. 545 BT rounds, which you can pick up in packets of 120, are going for 700 rubles a bullet. That works out at about 80,000 rubles per packet of 120. Now I don't know about you, but I can find 5-6 packets of BT rounds on a reserve match. Now what I'm doing here is I've just loaded up an offline mode, so you may get less, you may get more. I've ran into the first 2 buildings that I know spawn a good deal of BT rounds. Now the first building, bit sketchy because it is the building with a marked room, so take care in there. There might be some, contention, there might be some fights in there because everyone wants a piece of marked room. Now you can pick up every other drop on the way as well. It's it's worthwhile if you've got space. I went in with a backpack. Really? At 1.8 million rubles per hour, all I have factored in is that you have enough space in your secure container and maybe a chest rig for 4 packets of 120 BTs. That isn't that much. This isn't included any other drops. If we were to take the pure sample size of what I got in a 10-minute run in 2 buildings on reserve, you're looking more at 4 million rubles an hour. What I love most about this money making method is primarily that even if you manage to squirrel 2 to 3 packets in your secure container and you take a bullet to the head and those items are no longer found in raid status and can't be sold, you're still up 360 rounds of BT ammo, which is still top tier ammo. It's the 3rd best ammo you can get for the 545 variant. So regardless of whether you die and don't make any money that run, you're still going to save money on ammo you would have had to buy anyway. Now this method wouldn't be possible without the find and raid mechanic, simply because people would just be flooding the market with the BT ammo they could buy from the vendor anyway. And I think the wonderful thing about it is people aren't looking at BT ammo. They're not going into reserve and thinking, I'm going to go pick up a bunch of BT ammo. They're going in and thinking, I'm going to get into the marked room, I'm going to get into the computer room, I'm going to get some graphics cards. And all the while they're running past these 2-slot 80,000 ruble items. And you don't have to follow the route I take here. This was just me simply logging into an offline raid and seeing how fast I could fill up a backpack with a reasonable amount of loot. Now I think, to be fair, there is much more efficient routes around reserve, but they also may be more contended routes. So you've really got to weigh up the fact of, if you're scurrying around a map avoiding conflict in players to pick up these items, is it better to travel the road that is less conflict free for more gain, or has less people on it, so you don't get into many fights, don't die as much, don't lose as much money, don't have as much downtime? That would be my thinking. You've got to weigh the pros and cons of each route. If something is less money, generally less people are going to do it, and if less people do it, chances are that there's less chance you're going to die on that route, and that in turn might make you more money than the max profit. Russian computer room, for example, probably could be worse profit simply because the amount of times you're going to die getting there to other people. Another benefit to this route is its proximity, and the fact that there's an intelligence spawn right there. I did not notice that one. I got quite a bit, that's quite a bit of money there. It's 320,000 rubles in 2-slot value. It's ridiculous. But yeah, another good thing about this route is its close proximity to sewer manhole. So if you were just to bring in a chest rig and fill it to the brim with BT ammo and just jump, get yourself over there, you can extract on reserve with little to no resistance or issue. You don't have to have a red rebel, you don't have to pull the lever, you just get to the manhole, don't have a backpack, and you're fine. And if you wanted to extend this route, or for some reason you didn't get the same amount of loot that I did, what you can do is, in the second building, if you go down to the bottom floor, you can go into the underground that leads all the way up to Dome, and there is tons of good drops in there. There's fully kitted AK spawn behind it's on the box behind like the large cylindrical spiral staircase room, but there's a safe down there, there's a couple of jackets, plenty of toolboxes, and plenty of BT spawns as well. So yeah, that's really about it, what I've got to say about this. I'm just going to wait till I get to the end of the actual run to go over how much it actually made and break down everything. But whilst that's, you know, we're waiting for that to happen, I just want to discuss this video. I hope you've enjoyed this video, because I have put more effort into the effects and whatnot, and put a bit, you know, a little bit of background music in, just trying to make it a bit of a better quality. So if you could tell us what you think of that in the comments, that'd be fantastic. It's been a nightmare to make, just the amount of, because the more effects you put in Premiere Pro, it just kills itself. You just get crashes every 5 minutes. It's ridiculous. I don't know how anyone uses this software for any length of time, to be fair. And this is pretty much the end of the video. I really didn't find anything of note after this. I just stopped on this screen and took a picture. As you can see though, I got pretty much 530 BT rounds. It's going to come up on screen. There we go. There's a nice little animation here. So we've got 4 of those, which are 80,000 each. Got the intelligence spawn, which is 320,000. You know, you got the M cable, the 60 rounder, you got that silencer, and a bunch of other BS rounds as well. It's all good money. You know, if you took everything that I got total, you could come up with 4 million rubles an hour. And there you have a quick and easy way to make money that has relatively little requirements. So if you're struggling to make money in Tarkov, just slap yourself into reserve, get some BT rounds. Now, yes, it's plagued with cheaters, but generally cheaters, usually, if you're not going after Scarf Boss, if you're not coming in chunky and geared, they don't care about you. That's what I've found anyway. Most of my raids, when I'm going in without much to lose, I don't run into hackers and cheaters. But I hope this video helps you. I hope it supports your wipe, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.